Here's some bullshit article from The Guardian. It's up on archive, though, because, The Guardian sucks. Well, most of the time, I'll say. Majority of female journalists have been target of online violence from a report. Online violence against female journalists is one of the most serious global threats to press freedom and has contributed to female reporters being murdered, according to researchers behind a new global report. They interviewed over 1,000 female journalists in 15 countries, found the vast majority of journalists who took part had suffered from online abuse and threats. The same could be said about men, about male journalists being fucking attacked, actually fucking killed. Like you fucking clowns. It's like they don't understand about this. It's like when I sit there and you'll say, hey, 25% of all homeless people are women. And here's an example of exactly just that. It's from the UN Women Twitter account. Of all journalists killed in 2021, 11% were women. In 2020, this was 6%. On the International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists, let us say out loud, stop targeting women journalists. Now, here's the thing. As a lot of people in the comments section talked about, it's almost as if male privilege is a myth. So 89% of journalists killed are men, but your issue is that it should be 100% men. And then no one said men should be killed. Racism towards women is happening. I love that one. It's like I can't tell if that's a fucking parody account or not, to be honest. It might just be some idiot. So you want 100% of journalists to be killed to be men, or that are killed to be men. Sounds like misandry to me. Then I simply refuse to believe that an official UN account would tweet this. You're making it a mockery of the UN. It's the truth. It's like, look at that fucking shit. 11% were women. Let's cry about it. Let's yell about it. The reason I had seen this in the first place, too, by the way, is I had looked that up because I saw this tweet from Brittany Sellner. 89% of journalists killed in 2021 were men. Stop targeting women journalists. It's the truth. It's like, what the fuck is this stuff, man? It's like when they sit there and they'll say, well, 25% of all homeless people are women. We need to fix this. It's like, what the fuck are you saying? Oh, what the hell? It's complete bullshit. I'll link this stuff if you want to fucking read it for yourself. I wouldn't recommend it because especially the Guardian article is just bullshit. It's like more of that same old because what qualifies as online violence? That's the big key. Saying somebody that you suck, that you're terrible at your job. Is that online violence? And she said she's become a national punching bag and all this kind of bullshit. Yeah. Of course, there are female journalists who've been killed, which is obviously terrible. But as you can see right here, 11% of all the journalists killed in 2021 were women, which means 89% were men. I'm starting to repeat myself, so I'm just going to wrap this up here. This kind of stuff is just, it's unbelievable how stupid these fucking idiots can be. But anyway, thank you very much for watching and have a good one.